And we're live. Welcome. It's Thursday night. Do you know where your snitches are? No, wait a minute. That's not right. We're at the Hoboken Historical Museum, and we're upstairs at the upper gallery. There's a beautiful art exhibit up here right now, and but we've taken over a little bit of space, as we usually do, for our... Oh my gosh, where is the... I am struggling for a moment here. Where is the mouse? Oh, there it is. Sorry, folks. Okay, so it's Hoboken Talks. Can you believe it? I know. So we run Hoboken Talks every Thursday night. We've had some fantastic guests and hosts. We've had hosts Bob Foster, our executive director, Bill Curran, Mark Singleton's done a host. We've had S2E38 as a host. Fantastic people. And also great guests like Margot Singhalese, Bill Miller, Carol Cusack, Lisa Hoppe, Lois DeLivio, people who have just been great guests, and there's so many. Lenny Litzy. So anyhow, we really enjoy Hoboken Talks. We hope you will check out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take the notifications so you know we're live, and yeah, that's like where it's at. And if you have any questions or comments during the show tonight, we welcome them, and I will do my best to share them with Mr. and Mrs. Snitch, because that's who's on here tonight. It's Mr. Snitch with Mrs. Snitch. Now, in the old days, there was no Mrs. Snitch. We just decided, since we're having kind of a fun Halloween episode with costumes, that it would be a thing to have, two people and have it be a male and a female. So that's where we're going. And that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So, did you see the column today?
I can't believe it's true. I can't figure out who it's about. It's so scandalous.
I thought it was Mary O'Reilly from down who lived down by 4th Street Park.
Mary O'Reilly, she is a character.
Right?
It could be about her.
It could.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
she can't afford that place on her salary.
On that salary.
She can't.
So, Mr. Snitch was a column in look at this. This is the Hoboken Reporter. And that you've got the Hoboken Pictorial, and I think that's the last issue, or the announcement of the merger the Pictorial with the Reporter.
Merger.
And what did we decide? It was 39 years ago.
Well, is this Thursday, October 13th, 1983.
Okay.
So it's 39-ish years ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time.
Wow, that's really...
There's a lot of snitching.
That's a lot of blind items, all kinds of gossip. So, Mr. Snitch, it was really quite something. When you would get that free newspaper, and
well, this cost 10 cents. Did they collect it?
Wow!
Did they collect it?
No.
Or was it free?
At least when
some poor suckers paid
when somebody I know moved here in '82, they were free. You didn't pay for it.
Oh man!
So
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So all right, where's that darn mouse?
Well, they're 10
Eric
cents
Kammerer on Facebook. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Let us know if you have any Mr. Snitch stories. We're gonna go run through some really fun stuff here. What are you doing? You working the green screen?
I love the brick.
Yeah, it's kind of the brick. It's generic.
Did you expose it specifically for
I did not. No.
Is it exposed
Deborah's paintings are right back there. It's a green screen. Yeah. Okay. So the Mr. Snitch was in. I'll bring that slide back up. I got to bring that slide back up. Hang on a second. Where is that slide? I got to take these gloves off. Taking the gloves off so I can run the show.
Mr. Snitch had quite a popped collar.
Yeah, popped collar.
You got to pop your collar. If anybody needs a Halloween costume, we recommend the Snitchification.
All right, so let's. Man, that is not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. Okay. So there we go. So the Mr. Snitch was a part of on the cover of a whole family of newspapers, the Jersey Pictorial, an East Orange Review, the Bergen Free Press. I mean, it was all owned by Al Kanji and Dorothy Preston. Sexton, thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's on the next screen. I'm sorry, I stumbled a little bit there, but yeah, it was a great, it was a real draw. I mean, everybody knew Mr. Snitch, and it was something that you kind of looked forward to because they were kind of really well written in their own way.
So well written.
So the point of them was that they were blind items, as we kind of allude. Well, yeah, that you didn't. The item would talk about somebody doing something, but they wouldn't name the person.
Correct.
Right, and so that's a standard thing, and that they were very well written and very entertaining.
Front page, man.
Yeah.
Now here's now that we're looking at these glorious panoply, is that a word?
Sure, a panoply.
A panoply of publications. Now, did the Hoboken Pictorial and the Secaucus Press have the same Mr. Snitch column?
Good question.
Or were they written specifically for the regions?
I did not have.
Inquiring minds want to
Yeah,
know. If you can answer, please let us know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good yeah, because it could be. I have the feeling that it was one column.
I think that would be an awful lot of snitching.
That would be a lot of snitching otherwise.
It's already a lot weekly.
So we've got. We wanted to mention that, as we said, Al Kanji and Dorothy Sexton. Al was involved in publishing the paper, starting the papers, He worked for the Jersey Journal, and started these local, and then their son Dave. And we also want to thank the Kanji girls, Debbie, Lee, and Dee. They had a lot of fun on the phone, and I think that might be Dee. Hi, Dee. So we got some great Mr. Snitch photos, which I guess I'll share now, just because they're so great. We're gonna basically spend a lot of time reading the columns because they're so entertaining, and we have a song. We made a song that we're going to perform, right? We might even make up a blind item or two just for the heck of it, off the top of our heads, right? Okay, I know. All right, so check out this fantastic Mr. Snitch ashtray. Wow, that is really something.
It's in perfect condition.
Yeah,
so it makes me want a cigarette. And I did so many years ago.
Yeah.
I just it makes me
And you want to know what the temperature is outside? Fahrenheit or Celsius? Get your Mr. Snitch thermometer. It's fantastic. So we've got Mr. Snitch in the Bayonne Facts, Free Press. Fort Lee Free Press, I think that was the Bergen Free Press would have been the second line. Hoboken Pictorial, New Jersey City News, Jersey City, the Jersey Pictorial, the Secaucus Press. So yeah, I mean,
wow,
yeah, that was really great. It was great.
Yeah.
when
he is here, there, and everywhere.
He is.
Yeah.
He really is. And what am I looking at here? I don't even know what it is. I'll put it up. Oh, those people. We're not gonna look at that right now.
Okay.
We'll take a look at that later. So if you saw that or you rewind and pause, don't we'll bring it back later. Okay. So shall we bring up a few? You want to do the clapping?
I can't wait.
So what we're gonna do is bring up the screen, not that screen.
No.
Oh man, Rand, come on, the wrong screen. Jeepers. Okay, we're gonna bring that screen up, and I'm gonna actually close that. And we're going to go to the Hoboken Public Library's website.
Yay.
I mean,
Thank you, Hoboken
I'm
Public
not sure how
Library.
you get here, but I found it.
He's a hacker.
Yeah, I'm a hacker.
He's a hacker guy.
So we have the choices in the pictorial
Oh, my.
here from 60 to 70. So let's go to 67. All right, now I'm
my.
gonna wiggle my mouse and I'm gonna stop when you
Oh,
clap.
okay. I'm not going to
I'm not even looking.
I'm not looking. I say stop now.
Okay. All right, we're gonna look at June 29th.
All right.
Gosh, I hope there's a good Mr. Snitch. Oh my gosh, right there. Okay. All right, we're gonna zoom in so we can read it.
I love how sometimes he's jauntier than others.
True. The lean back. Yeah.
The lean back,
The
yeah.
leaning back. All right, I'm gonna remove us from the screen.
Who needs us?
We don't need us. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start. Can I
Okay,
start?
you start.
All right. It was a lovely development called the Garden of Eden for senior citizens. When it was built, nobody thought that it would be conducive to romance.
Ooh.
It was.
Ooh.
She was, as she put it, under 70.
Ooh.
He admitted to over 80.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Come on. Love is love. Come on. The activities in the garden led to love in bloom.
Oh.
They became engaged, and the wedding was one of the highlights of the Garden of Eden.
Ooh.
But he had to come to the wedding in a wheelchair.
Okay.
Yet, do not think it was because of his age.
Ooh.
It was, rather, that in his excitement, he became too exuberant, doing a square dance at the engagement party, and slipped, breaking his ankle.
Oh, my.
This did not deter him, and they are now happily married, with a lovely apartment for two in the senior citizens' housing. Cupid love's purveyor has no respect for age, and the proverbial bow and arrow found its mark in this romance, even though they both had been married 4 times before this happy event.
Oh, that is precious.
Yeah.
Well, my thought, though, it's hardly a blind item, because how many seniors at the Garden of Eden broke their ankle at the wedding?
It's blind, yeah, but that's the point of a blind item, though, you know, because like, all right.
All right, I want to read one.
You want to read one?
I
Okay,
wanna
so
read one.
all right, so let's
Are we going to play bingo again?
yeah, we're gonna play bingo again, but we'll
All
go
right.
to a different year,
Oh, my.
and we'll go to 1962
All right.
and start clapping.
Stop.
All right, it's May 25th,
How exciting.
and oh my, all right, here we go.
Quite jaunty, and he's kind of outside his frame on this one.
Yeah, he does
love
that.
it.
All right,
All right.
Are you good? I can zoom in a little more.
Ahem.
Okay, all right.
Okay. The bottle on the bedside table bore the label "for medicinal use only." Droplets trickled down the bottle, and their odor carried the patient's thoughts to the smells of the taverns where she had frequently gone to persuade her mother and father to return home. They were hopeless alcoholics. It was one summer night that stood out in the patient's memory, though. No apostrophe, sorry. She
Hey.
had left her mother standing against a building while she went out to bring her father out of the tavern. This is too gruesome. When she returned, her mother was being molested by another drunk.
What?
She fought him off,
Oh,
and the
man.
bum called a passing policeman and claimed he had been assaulted by the 2 women.
Holy smokes.
I don't know who the second woman was. They were sentenced to 10 days in the workhouse.
Wow.
The workhouse in 1962? She couldn't clear her name, even though she had never taken a drink in her life. Oh, the 2 women are the daughter and her mother.
yeah.
Her ambition to become a nun was now an impossibility.
Oh my gosh.
She remained with her parents until their deaths. Every day she went to church, finding solace in her faith for the life of self-denial her parents had forced upon her.
Oh.
When they died, she obtained work as a domestic in a convent.
Wow.
When she became ill, they had sent her to the hospital. She looked again at the bottle and couldn't hold back the tears. At the age of 78, she had to accept the irony of having her life prolonged by alcohol when it was alcohol which had condemned her to a living death.
Well,
Holy cow, you never know what Mr. Snitch Bingo's going to bring up. That was very sad.
yeah.
That was
Wow.
a sad one.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
All right. Mr. Snitch is running the spectrum. All stories
all
are...
stories are game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, my.
Yep. So let's has anybody out there been mentioned in a Mr. Snitch? That's what I'd like to know. I have a great anecdote that Deb Kanji shared with me, but just that. So this is really great. So apparently there was one of the Mr. Snitch items talked about the mayor. Okay, I'll put up a screen that is not just that boring thing. So apparently one of the blind items was about a mayor who was going out at lunch and having a dalliance
Ooh.
with a young thing.
Ooh.
And of course they maybe there were some details, who knows. That was basically it. It was a blind item.
Okay.
The newspaper received a cease and desist order from a mayor of one of the towns in Hudson County.
Why?
Really?
Why?
Like
Why would you out yourself?
why would you out yourself? That was one of the best.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks so much for sharing that,
Oh, my
Deb. That was
goodness.
really great.
I'm the guy with the mistress.
Yeah,
Just in
it's
case
me.
anybody didn't know. I'm the mayor with the mistress. There
All
you
right,
go.
mouse, where are you? Okay, I got to get the mouse back. And let's see. Well, let's go to 68. Did we get no 70? Let's go to 70.
70.
All right, give me a clap.
Say when.
Go.
No, I say whatever. Okay, Mr. Snitch, you're the one that get the itch.
Woo! November 26th. It's Thanksgiving time.
Woohoo!
Let's not read the first one.
All right, there you go.
Let's go to continued on page 4. Let's go to page 4.
And the fa-fa.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Doodle-doo. Gotta go to page 4. Where are we?
Look at the ads. How
Okay.
wonderful.
Here we go. Ready?
God. All right, it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
All right.
This chap is a real phony. He has a boat in the yacht club in the river. A boat that has never been away from the dock or the anchorage. The boat is a real beauty. A 44-footer with 6 bunks for sleeping, with complete bedding. The yacht has 3 heads, aft, midship, and forward. It has a complete galley with everything matching. This boat has everything but an engine. It has been suggested by other yacht members that this lad put up sails and make a sailboat out of his beautiful yacht. He couldn't very well do that, because then he'd only be gone with the wind.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Mr. Snitch.
Mr. Snitch.
Wow. Such a, you know, he is not in a rut. He has a writing spectrum of everything. He goes the tragic to the humorous to
That's
the
right.
scandalous.
That's right.
It's he's quite all the colors of blind items.
Yeah.
are revealed.
All right. So we're gonna let's do another one.
Can I do one?
Of course.
Can I have underscore, please?
What? Excuse me?
Can I get some underscore?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Mr. Snitch Bingo. Tell me when you're ready.
Go.
Mr. Snitch, pick the one that's got the itch.
It's May 8th, 1964.
Ooh.
Oh. Mr. Snitch is not on the cover.
Not on the cover.
As is usual.
The wedding is so important.
It is. All right, we're gonna scroll. Where's Snitchy?
They took a break that week.
Oh my gosh!
Maybe.
No, there
Oh!
it is.
Page
Woo!
something.
Okay,
Horses.
let's do it.
Okay, I
I
can't see
gotta
it
zoom
yet.
in.
You have to bring it up.
I know. I'm going
He's
to bring it
going
up.
to do it. There's
I
a
got
lot
it.
of these blind items and blind engineering.
Blind engineering, yeah. And
Okay.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
All right, now you have to pick the one.
Oh.
Are we doing the first one, or are you going to just randomly?
Pick that one. She believed him.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
She believed him. He told her he could not get married because his wife was still living. However, he assured her that she would be taken care of in case. Well, the in case happened, and all his dough went to his wife, whom he didn't live with, and his children who despised him. The poor paramour is wondering where the $300 rent money is coming from this month. However, there is some hope, since a shyster heard of the case, and he knows that the widow and the children will make a substantial settlement to keep the clandestine affair from being spread in the papers. The pettifogger, I don't know what a pettifogger is.
Wow.
The pettifogger knew the family sentiment because he was collect for the many slum properties the deceased had and made his fortune from, and in which he charged high rents. Wow.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. So
Drama.
it's just there's Hudson County is filled with people.
A million stories.
Billion
in
stories.
the mile square city.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
That's great.
I'm thinking, I'm curious about that thing you had up earlier.
Which one?
The,
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, those what was it, at 83 or something like that?
Sounds
where
right.
Some troublemakers, they were like college humor people, I believe, moved to town.
Okay.
They were newcomers, or kind of the art avant-garde to the yuppies, and they decided that they were going to make like a Xerox one sheet, and so we have a copy of this in the museum's collection, and let's see. It was called. This is the second issue, and there was Mr. Bitch.
Oh, Mr. Bitch has a
Actual
dagger
a dagger with
dripping
dripping
with blood.
with blood.
And he has a baseball cap, not the fancy fedoras of the true Mr. Snitch.
Yeah, he's here, he's there, he's got nothing better to do. And it's not really, I don't know, it is blind items, but it was a little
Why don't
bit,
you read one?
Well, what was my favorite one? I looked at it earlier in preparing for this extravaganza.
Yes.
And I didn't really. All right. Flash from that Hoboken bank that's always open. Last one teller there who wishes to remain anonymous. We make up the rules as we go along. If we don't like your looks, we'll do all sorts of silly things to you before we cash your check. Even to deny the fact you even have an account here. Sounds like fun, girls. Wish I could play with money. So that's the people who were sending in submissions to the National Lampoon wrote something like that. So
inspired by Mr. Snitch.
Inspired by Mr. Snitch.
He had such a
Hoboken glass.
sway and such a
That's right.
yeah.
So
Adorable.
It's kind of a fun little thing. I know there was another Mr. Bitch.
Okay.
Apparently, when the Hoboken Reporter decided to do a April Fool's issue, and they had a column called Mr. Bitch.
Oh, approximately what year would this have been?
I'd say around 85, 86,
Oh.
something like that. I was unable to procure a copy of that in time. What's D? Oh, that's right.
my.
That's right. I heard this from D. As D on YouTube says, as a kid, I was told Mr. Snitch was always watching me. I was afraid to get in any trouble. It was tough being a kanji girl in those days. LOL. Love what you're doing tonight. Oh, thanks, D. Yeah, it's like Mr. Snitch is like the like an elf on the shelf or something. It's just like,
Yes.
don't be a good girl, or else Mr. Snitch will write a blind item about you. Oh my gosh, that's a great story. Thank you so much. All right. Well, let's read another one.
Let's read. Well, yeah, you're saying that the Hoboken reporter, Mr. Bitch, how April Fool takeoff was in the mid '80s or mid to late '80s.
Well, late '80s,
And
maybe early
and
'90s.
when do we think the last true OG Mr. Snitch happened? Was it 1970-ish?
No.
Okay, it was
well,
later,
true,
right?
true. I mean, it was there. There is a Mr.
Oh, 1983.
83. Yeah, there's
83.
there's a Mr. Snitch in here in
Oh, my
in the
gosh.
reporter. They did keep Mr. Snitch going for a little while. So
After the merger.
after the Kanji Kanji sold it to Joe Barry. Joe Barry
Oh, my.
took over, and I could conceivably even read one out of the paper here. Oh, here it is.
You're going to read
I'm going to read
a Hoboken
from
reporter,
a Hoboken reporter,
Mr. Snitch.
Mr. Snitch.
All right.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and they've dropped, and he has a different shape.
A little bit of a different shape, camera.
And they lost the...
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, right?
They modernized it or
Yes, he's so
something.
much graphically sleek.
Yes.
What's the point? It's Mr. Snitch. Come on. All right, let's see what this one says. From what? 1983? November 1983.
Oh, my.
All right. When he went to school, he spent his time looking out windows, not doing his homework most of the time, goofing off. Somehow or other, he has always managed to cram and pass his exams, which shows he had some gray matter working for him. When he got to high school, he decided to buckle down and, believe it or not, was an A student. His parents do not know what brought the change about, but they are not questioning it. Not nearly as fun as some of the earlier ones.
Not scandalous, but still, it's
Yeah. Oh boy.
has a happy ending.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can't. The older ones are better.
Oh, no. Oh, my. It's controversial.
Isn't
Did
it?
somebody
Yeah.
different was writing it?
I don't know.
The new editorial?
They can be hurt. You want to read? You want to read this? They
would love
they
to.
can be. And I'll give
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I would love some underscore.
Hold on a minute. I gotta. Go ahead.
Okay. They can be heard arguing clear across town. Married only a year, they are already manning the battle stations. Marriage is not an easy adjustment with two people coming from different backgrounds. This is where the level of maturity comes in, which has nothing to do with age. They are a great-looking couple, so neighbors are hoping they reach a common meeting ground. Well, all right. I don't see anybody issuing a cease and desist order for that.
No, that's right. Let's go back to the '60s,
Okay, that sounds good to me.
and then we'll have our musical interlude.
I think that sounds perfection.
Yes, it'll be fun. Fun is fun, I tell you. All right, I'll pick. We'll go to 1960. Okay, go start.
Oh, Mr. Snitch, don't fall in that ditch.
June 17th, 1960.
Okay,
No, not you.
we've had it with
We've
the
had it
broken
with
glass.
with the Hoboken glass. I'm going to remove that thing. No, I can't. All right.
All
I'm
out
gonna
for
move
Chile.
on. Oh my gosh. All
Too
out
few
for
cops
Chile.
at night? Mrs. Bach heads police wives.
Wow. All right. It's June
still 10 cents.
1960. Can you read that?
Sure. Oh, am I up?
Yeah, you're up. Go for it.
Carrying the torch for an old flame has been his downfall for the past 18 years. He broods for hours over his beer, talks to hardly no one, and stares darkly at nothing in general. She's coming back to town, a widow, but it looks like his stomach ailments have gotten the better of him. Marriage will surely be out, but he'll at least brighten up with his once familiar smile when she appears in the local spots again. His friends wonder how long his failing health will last. Oh, so sad.
That was very sad.
Very sad.
Wow.
Yeah. Then the more things change, the more they stay the same.
That's right.
I think we all know somebody who
Yeah.
who's in that situation.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, let's get our musicality ready.
Oh my.
We decided that we would sing a song because we're musically inclined, or something like that. So because we can do it.
Yes.
So we just all right. I have this. I have that. There's a guitar. Oh, let's go back to the full screen.
You know, I'm not even going to pretend to be in tune.
No.
What's the point?
No, just go. Let's
If
go.
that is important to you, then you're in the wrong place.
You're watching the wrong show.
You're watching the wrong show. Now, if you were here at the beginning, you might have a sense of where we're going.
Right.
Are we going to just go?
Go for
Is
it.
it happening?
Yeah, it's happening.
All right, now you remember what happened in the
I
beginning.
think so. Yeah.
All right.
He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. There's a man who leads a life of rumor. He'll write up every tasty tale with humor. He's telling us the facts about their nasty acts, but he'll never tell and we'll never know his name. Call him Mr. Snitch. It's just Mr. Snitch. He's gonna tell their stories, but never say their names. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
He knows.
The dirty secrets in this town. He knows who is a prince and who's a clown. Now be careful what you say, or you'll give yourself away. But he'll never tell, and we'll never know his name. Call him Mr. Snitch. Call us Mr. Snitch. Gonna tell their stories, but they'll never say their names. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Hanging at the Elks Club on a Sunday. Dining at the Clambrop House on Monday. He watches you drink soup. Now he's got his latest scoop. But he'll never tell and we'll never know his name. Call him Mr. Snitch. It's just Mr. Snitch. And he's gonna tell their story, but never say their name. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. All right, so we hope you enjoyed that. Oh, we got some. Excellent. Thank you, Eric. Nice job on the rendition.
And he does sneak
He
in the
sneaks in the background. He's sneaking around. And Ellen, woo! All right. Well, that went pretty darn well, if I say so myself. And who am I to say?
Could have gone worse.
Could have gone a lot worse. All right. Well, you did a great job with that. All right. So, well, let's read another one. It's all about the Snitch. It's not about us.
No, not
These
at all.
fantastic blind items. So
it was on the cover for a reason. It was it was the first. It was like it was. Did you read Mr. Snitch?
Did you read Mr. Snitch?
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
I'm gonna close. What am I doing? Where's the mouse? Oh God! Like it's hard enough to find when it's my eye is not in a mask. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go plunk like that.
Oh,
and we're not gonna go to 1960.
No.
We're gonna go to I don't know, 66.
68. Summer of Love.
Oh, 68, 69. 69.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Give me a
Mr.
go.
Snitch, Mr. Snitch, nosy twitch.
December 18th.
Ooh.
It's the Christmas episode.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Let's
not
see.
the front page.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Is it? It's page 2.
I don't know.
Eep.
All right.
Let's find Snitchy.
Look at that. I wish I could get
there he
5%
goes.
now.
Here we
There
go.
he is.
All right, I want to do this
Look,
one.
they have sweaters for Christmas.
Okay. So these PDFs are a little weird sometimes. They kind of did like an OCR on them, so it gets... Okay.
That's optical character recognition if you're not a hacker and you just spit out the acronyms.
Look, you see how weird, different it is with the type, and then there's a thing that looks like a scan. But anyhow, okay, I'm going to read this one.
I'm sure that's condone.
He could not condone the
Wet hair. Well, I don't know.
wig hair, dirty attire, and violence. He was telling his about his grandson, about his cousin, another grandson who was a hippie.
That's what I'm looking for. Summer of Love action.
The grandpa stated, "That nut should be made to take a bath." The recipient of his lecture, the grandson present, asserted, "Gramps, aunts, uncles, and grandparents become greater with each successive generation, but cousins get removed."
What?
So the old man replied, "Your cousin, Ben," what? "is surely one cousin who will be removed bodily. Indeed, Gramps has no soft spot for hippies." The computer kind of messed that up a little
It doesn't matter. If there were new Mr. Snitch t-shirts, I think the back should say, Gramps has no soft spot for hippies.
Gramps has no soft spot for hippies. Yeah, Gramps. Oh, man.
Gramps has got it. Gramps got it. Like, I don't know. All right, my turn.
Ducky, thank you so much. We really had fun. I'm glad you liked it. We might just do it again at the end of the show in 10, 15 minutes. Because, when you got something good, you might as well just keep using it.
When we put the lyrics up, people can sing along at home.
Well, I can...
We didn't plan ahead for
I
that.
could do that.
We did not plan
All
ahead
right.
for that.
I'm going to go to 68.
Okay.
68. I'm just going to pick this thing. July
All right,
25th.
go. He's
Here we
doing
go.
it.
I'm on the move. I'm on the move.
You're tired of my rhymes.
It's fun, but I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Oh, gosh, here's that text again.
God help that man.
All right.
We are lucky and thrilled to have this.
Yeah. This is...
Because, man, preserving paper,
yeah.
scanning
I'm
and
gonna
labeling
move
and
on to another
cataloging
one.
and scanning and pages and...
Oh, this is a good one. So it's not messed up. Oh, it's a letter received by Mr. Snitch.
What?
Let's read that.
Oh, my God. Fantastic. Your
Okay.
turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want some background music?
Sure.
All right.
A letter received by me. Dear Mr. Snitch, I have a son who is a hippie. Whether or not he takes drugs, I do not know. He's 18 and really is filthy. Long hair, dirty beard, soiled shirt. When he comes to the table, he slurps his food, and gravy and soup clings to his tangled beard. My husband, my daughter, and I don't know how much more we can take. He's disgusting, and we get sick looking at him. Yet, I can't turn him out. He's only 18. A minor, and in our care. He does work now and then, although I can't understand who would hire him. Can you help me? A heartbroken mother. My answer to heartbroken mother is, I could send a couple of bouncer-type boys over to give Sonny a bath, shave, and haircut, and a few lessons on how to be socially acceptable. But I don't think it would work. He'd only return to his slovenly ways. Besides, I wouldn't take such action against the kid. I really feel sorry for you and the family, but there's nothing I can do or want to do in this case. What's his draft status? Maybe Uncle Sam can straighten him out.
Oh,
Mr. Snitch.
that is true human
Mr.
drama.
Snitch.
What happened to that young man? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
What happened to him? Mr.
gosh.
Snitch.
Yeah.
And it they just kept coming,
Yep.
Mr. Snitch.
Yeah.
That is a lot of writing
That's
every
a lot
week,
of writing
man.
every week. Yep. You had to
Yep.
go out there and what do we got? Oh my God. All right.
Okay.
Shall we? You want to do it?
Yes. My
All
turn,
right.
my turn.
Your turn.
All right, you pick the beginning.
It's the tough one.
Okay. Early in the morning, this plucky tyke bounces out of bed, dresses, and busies himself with his newspaper, despite weather or darkness. The tyke is reading a newspaper? Good for the tyke!
He's a plucky tyke reading
That
a
is
paper.
plucky, man.
All right.
Meanwhile, his father snores off the beer of the night before, and his fat mother drowses moodily in her bed, too lazy to get up. She's probably depressed. Okay, by 8 o'clock. And then why are you fat shaming, Mr. Snitch?
Really?
It's 1961.
That's how it is. 1961.
Okay. By 8
No good.
o'clock, the lad is finished, rushes home to make a fast breakfast for himself, and hastens off to school, where he gets admirable grades.
Right.
How long will it take for his parents' laziness to rub off on his unspoiled self?
How long?
Wow, these are morose and sad. These are sad. That plucky tyke, he was plucky.
He was plucky, I tell you. Oh my! All right, let's just move.
You
Let's
go.
just go.
Go.
I'm gonna
Go.
not even. Yeah, up in the air, in love with herself. This pretty young thing is destined. What? Is destined hate tendencies from all indications. When she learns that the big fat world is really not her
Ooh.
oyster after all.
Ooh.
This far, she's had it wonderfully well, not having to work for a living, clothes, home, allowance, etc. But Mother and Dad have gone to Splitsville, and since she preferred to stay home with Mother, she's about to learn the hard, cold facts of life, money-wise.
Ooh.
Mother didn't like Dad's friends, hi-fi collection,
Ooh.
and very appetite for foods that actually require cooking instead of TV dinners. TV from morning until night, and cackling females in the kitchen
Ooh.
at breakfast time.
Ooh, my goodness.
So there's something.
Wow, that is quite a picture that Mr. Snitch paints. That is like a Tennessee Williams
Yeah,
play or something.
that's right.
Oh my.
Well, how are you feeling?
I don't know.
Should I just pick another one?
Yeah.
Because. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, well.
Too scandalous? Too
No,
morose?
it's not really a blind item, but it's
Oh, my.
part of the column. You want to
All
go for
right.
it?
Okay, number one.
Yeah.
All right. Since permitting Mr. Snitch to tell his readers of her good fortune, Mary Troyes of Conlin's Diner, since permitting Mr. Snitch to tell, well, Mr. Snitch got permission. Mr. Snitch had a story.
That's
I don't know.
right. So yeah.
It's a break in the mold. The diner has been besieged with calls and letters telling her how to use the money left her.
Oh.
Ooh, she has even received a proposal. She came in, she got inherited.
She got some cashola.
And he was like, can I use your name? And
Yeah.
she said, sure.
Wow.
She has even received a proposal of marriage. At this writing, this lucky lady has not received the money left her by a customer. Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
The estate, yes, has not yet been settled. But when she does receive the money, she, and only she, must decide how to use it.
That is right.
That is right. Mr. Snitch is glad so many readers take an interest in their fellow man, but as the saying goes, advice is cheap, but to follow some advice could prove costly.
Aha.
Aha.
Yeah. Oh, there's some good wisdom there. From
Yeah.
Mr. Snitch and
Yeah.
Mary Troyes of Conlin's Diner in
There
North
you go.
Bergen.
Yes.
All right. Feeling like we're just gonna roll here.
Okay,
Let's
go. Ooh, a dog story.
The woman was walking a dog when another woman with a pooch asked, "Are you the owner of the new house?" "No," the first woman replied. "I do not live around here. My dog needed the walk. That's my car over there." This seemed like a good place to take him out. Back in the car, she checked in with the agency. She is a lady detective and finds it easier to watch a house if apparently walking a dog. While talking to the other woman, she was watching the house assigned to her and got enough information to enable her client to sue for divorce.
Wow.
That's some pretty... She's a smart cookie.
Very smart cookie. The decoy dog.
The decoy dog.
Yeah.
What a lovely dog you have. Yes, but I am surveilling your neighbor.
Oh, the next one looked good.
Oh, no. I don't remember what day it was.
Oh, it doesn't matter. All right.
Well,
All right.
will I go back? Will it come up? No.
Wah.
All right.
Wah. Yeah,
number 9?
see?
What do we got? Oh my gosh, this is great. I love stories like this. Go for it.
She has been steaming open her husband's mail for years. He is at long last wise to her. In fact, via the mail, he is trying to get rid of her. This week, he is sending letters to himself, pretending it is from a sweetheart. The letters, he hopes, will give his wife the idea to seek a divorce, knowing that she is the jealous type. He is so right. She started to tamper with his mail years ago when she got a perfumed envelope. It was a lodge notice, and the secretary of the lodge had his wife mail out the meeting notice. This started the mail opening. Now she has created a situation that is about to trap her into a divorce she really doesn't want. He is the one who longs for freedom. Wow. People are so dramatic and they're so conniving.
And it sounds even better when there's like an atonal Casio keyboard playing.
The Casio is probably, well, the Casio wasn't made in 1967, but I bet there's Mr. Snitch columns. Oh, look, they have Halloween masks on.
It's November 9th.
Oh my gosh.
Happy Halloween.
It's fantastic.
So we will, so that's...
How timely is that?
Master Michelangelo Baldassare of 1254 Garden was host to Cousins and Friends. Very nice.
Charming.
Yeah.
The ads. Should we take a minute and look at ads? I know they're not Mr. Snitchy, but...
We
67. I don't know.
It's the Pictorial.
The ads are beautiful.
Marcus Jewelers.
Oh my.
Christian Scientists.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
What's that one? Vincent. Oh, see, we got some Hudson County stuff, right? So it's
Yes.
Rendies. Oh my gosh, Rendies.
Oh, Mr. Snitch
He
continued.
does. All right, let's grab it.
Okay.
A suburban housewife wanted to redecorate her living room. Letting her fingers do the walking, she found a name in the yellow pages, and the man came to discuss the details. He no more than sat down when she jumped into his lap and, gently caressing him, said, "I'm sure we can come to an understanding about what the work is worth."
What?
This shook the interior decorator because, as he said to his partner later, it was revolting. Absolutely revolting. John, the partner, soothingly said, "How terrible for you, my dear. We must be more careful when we answer calls from women."
What?
What?
Oh my goodness. Well, I love that there's a gay couple in
Is it? Yeah, I guess.
1967.
Yeah.
I had to go back and check the pronouns.
Yeah.
And is the designer a man or a woman? So John the partner. How
Right.
fantastic.
Right.
Mr. Snitch! Ahead of his time.
Was revolting.
Revolting.
I tell you.
I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
All right. I'm just going to go over here.
gosh.
Oh, okay. Come on. What do we have?
Thin mints.
Come on, Snitchy. Oh, look at this.
Oh my.
No silhouette.
Well, they didn't. It's just a matter of laying out the
Yeah.
last minute, or deadlines, but too, that's even a different typeface for Mr.
Yeah.
Snitch, right?
Yeah, you want to read this two friends here we're talking?
Okay. Two friends were talking on the corner. One had just been released from the hospital after surgery. Naturally, the conversation turned to the operation. The sympathetic friend asked, "What were you operated on for?" The convalescent friend replied, "I don't know, something in the stomach." The friend was aghast and asked, "What did the x-rays show?" The poor fellow, just out of the hospital, said, "I think the only thing the x-rays showed was that I had a paid-up major medical surgical plan that covers all hospital expenses and operations." Wow, that is brutal. That is funny. That is sadly true.
Snitch was ahead of their time.
Was ahead of her. Oh my.
Yeah,
So there is so I don't know.
Right.
When I did a little research a while ago, I did bump into something that talked about a woman,
Yep.
doing the writing or being the original snitcher, whether she did writing or somebody did the dictation. I don't know.
That's right.
Well, yes. Thank you, Dee. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great, Dee. It's June 4th, 1965. Oh,
So many brides.
so many brides. Yes, brides on the cover. She returned from her honeymoon.
And then so many brides.
I'm looking at this. Some kind of Needlecraft News. I'm like, what am I? Is this some Tim Burton thing or what's going on here? Oh my gosh!
It is. It looks, yeah.
Come on, Snitchy. Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay. Oh, the cop?
No.
Oh, an attractive?
Yeah.
Ooh.
An attractive girl walks up and down the avenue. She is often whistled at by the younger men, but never gives one a tumble. She goes for the old men who sit on benches. Engaging such a man in conversation, she will invite him to her apartment for coffee. That's all there is to it, just coffee. But when the old guy leaves, his wallet is always empty.
Eee.
She tells her guests to leave their jackets in the foyer. Why not be comfy, she asks. So while Grandpop is sipping coffee, her husband slips into the foyer and lifts the dough. A good racket, because the poor dupes won't admit to being fleeced. And no complaints are ever registered.
Oh my,
Wowzers.
that is awful.
Yeah.
The grifters are in town.
Grifters, that's right. I was trying to, what is that? Grifters. Oh, no.
Can you reach
I
it?
lost my fedora.
All right.
Or is it a trilby? I can never remember.
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've been a really fun tour through Mr. Snitch. And I'm really glad that we did it, and we had a fun song, and just a reminder of like what was going on in the papers, and what fun things were being written, and how to keep attention to the papers. So so I think we're gonna close it out, and then maybe we'll pick up the song and near the
In
end.
case you didn't have enough.
Yeah, just because it's fun, damn it, and I'm enjoying myself. So whatever. So that was Mr. and Mrs. Snitch.
Yay!
Please, thank you so much. And let's see what else we have coming up here. So in Hoboken Talks. So on Halloween, Bob Foster and
Rand Hoppy.
collections manager Rand Hoppy are going to go walking around uptown Hoboken live. So we'll be streaming. Hopefully the 5G or whatever will work, and we'll live stream as we walk around Halloween. And we'll pick up some, I don't know, we'll acknowledge like which is the best block, which is the best use of color.
I
color
understand
of sound.
some prizes will be distributed.
There'll be some prizes. So we're going to try to have some fun and record and invite people to join us with on Halloween in Uptown Hoboken, because
So
we can't walk that far.
Tune in here on Monday at 7.
Yep, YouTube and Facebook, wherever you're seeing us right now. There should be. Well, there isn't a link yet. Randall set that link up. What am I doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so I just want to. I'm gonna just go to the big screen here, and acknowledge the late Mel Kiernan. He left the Hoboken Historical Museum some great resources, financial resources in his will, and that was, we really thank him for that, and the support of his family. The New Jersey Historical Commission gave us a really great grant to buy technology for our live streaming stuff. The New Jersey Council for the Humanities also supports the Hoboken Historical Museum, so we thank them for that. We'd like to thank the Shipyard Circle. They are many of the top donors. It's a special group of our top donors. We love all of our donors. We love our members, our volunteers, our staff. We're just a big bundle of love here over at the Hoboken Historical Museum. We've got a great, lots of fun people, and we're doing all kinds of fun stuff. We thank Iron State. They are our main donor, or major donor, because they give us our space here at 1301 Hudson Street and some other space for our archive collections, and they help us out with fundraising every year with items that we put in auctions and so on. So we really thank them a lot for everything that they do and their consideration. Come on down to the Washington Street exhibit here at the main museum at 1301 Hudson. Great survey of the history of the Avenue, which is what we called it, the Avenue. And if you need to see a Lalo House of Charles shirt box, this is the place to come. No, there's really, we have some great artifacts and photos, and don't miss it, because it's leaving in
December
before
23rd,
Christmas.
man.
Yeah, don't miss it. So get here before Christmas if you really
see it in person.
You want to see it in person. And as I think I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we've got beautiful still lives by Deborah Paul up here in the upper gallery. Actually, she has been extended into November for like 2 more weeks. She'll be here during the artist walking tour. So really come on by. Comment, like, share, subscribe. We're doing our best to keep active on social media, especially YouTube. a little bit of Facebook, a little bit of Instagram. You know, we're out there, and we love trying to make contact, and we're doing our best. There's Lee. There's one of the Kanji girls. Thank you. You're welcome, Lee. We love Mr. Snitch. Let's see what else we've got. We've got something from.
Wait. What about the T-shirts?
I'll get to the T-shirts in a
my
second.
God,
Yeah, you're
awful.
right. This T. I'm gonna have to go back on screen.
Right.
Usually we don't go back on screen after this
Well,
point.
this
but I'm
is a
gonna do it.
wild night. Anything
It's a
can
crazy.
happen.
It's a crazy show.
It's Halloween.
It's a Halloween show. My father loved the whole paper, and a friend of mine named Frederick Fritz used to write letters all the time. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Not sure if it's Snitch.
Okay, Ducky. Thank you. You're welcome. It really we love Mr. Snitch. We love everything about it. But all right. So yeah, let's go back. Let's go back for a moment. So we have maybe 12 or so. We have a dozen of these shirts that we made here in the museum. So please come on by if you'd like a Mr. Snitch shirt. He's here. Do you remember Mr. Snitch? We made this shirt quite a few years ago, and I forget what we're selling it for, but just a fun thing. And we also have little Mr. Snitch stickers. You can put a sticker on your laptop, or your guitar case, or something, or your hat for Mr. Snitch.
Or your tween child's notebook.
Trapper
That they-
Keeper,
like the Elf on the Shelf. Like they need to behave.
That's right.
You know.
Oh, watch out. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Mr. Snitch. You won't get a nice present. Okay. So thanks, everybody. Really, really glad you could join us. We appreciate all the comments, and check out all of the archives of, like, what do we got? We got like almost, I don't know, 80, 90 shows of Hoboken Talks. Our YouTube channel's filled with stuff. All right, we're gonna fade out, and we're gonna start singing. Okay, here we go. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. There's a man who leads a life of rumor.
He leads a life for rumor.
He'll write up every tasty tale with humor.
He spices it up.
He's telling us the facts about their nasty acts.
Nasty.
But he'll never tell, and we'll never know his name. Call him Mr. Snitch. It's just Mr. Snitch. And he's gonna tell his stories. But he doesn't say names. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Bye, everybody. Thanks again.